Coach Lee did a good job of playing physicality, execution, and we did not. And that's on me. We got to have definitely a better showing, get healthy during the bye week. They really exposed a lot of things about our team. There are some positives in the game, a bunch of negatives, and we got to really dig deep as an organization and find out what we're really made of during the bye week before we're going to Sunbelt play versus a really good JMU team. Extremely disappointed in our performance, our lack of execution. The same fleas kind of keep showing up at times, and that's on me as a coach. With that, I'll open up for questions.
With the block of the extra point, the field goal, and the punt, I guess just what fundamentally is going wrong with the protection?
Yeah, we're too soft up front, not firing up football.
Just defensively, you mentioned just the Pavia and their offense, but it just seemed like nothing was working on that end. Just what were they executing so well that or what were you not doing well defensively, just overall?
Yeah, we weren't hitting our gaps, going the wrong way, had bad eye discipline, just doing things that bad football teams do.
Yeah, and just the thing, I have like 15 penalties or at least that many.
Yeah, penalty situation, I mean,
yeah.
Some of them penalties, I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of calls that we gotta turn in. It was very subjective, and I felt like a lot of those penalties weren't warranted, and there were some penalties that weren't called during the game that probably should have been called. So I'll turn those penalties in. Y'all will see. I'll let y'all know what the officials say, but it is what it is.
Was there any hint of any of this in the week of practice? Was it a good week of practice leading up to this?
The week was okay. It was a crappy Friday, the worst Friday I've ever been a part of. And I told our guys that, and it showed tonight.
The first play, you have that kind of formational thing. I guess someone lined up wrong, or he was covered. I guess how does that happen? I guess on the first play, presumably one of the things you're repping the most during the week.
Piss poor, lack of details. Just absolute lack of details. It's a play that we went over, but numerous times, and a play caller can only do so much. But players got to take ownership and execute.
Started the second half, at least started the first drive, you got a touchdown past the Blackburn. What can you take maybe from that series or that possession, maybe just to try to carry over? Because that was the best the offense I thought looked in the contest.
Yeah, for me it's just not sustaining, not executing at a high level, not being able to run the football consistently. We just got our butts physically whooped. And we got to look at ourselves in the mirror, do a deep self-dive. We got to look at ourselves from a self-scout standpoint in all three phases, and we got to fix some things. And I'm going to make sure we fix it.
We're probably not going to see you until we start conference playing in about 2 weeks from now. You're at the quarter mark of the season. Just overall, where's the team at, do you think, and where do you think there are some areas that you can just improve on? Because now it's all conference play coming in.
It's just fundamentals. Playing clean, going to the right guy, making the correct reads, tackling the man with the ball, covering people we're supposed to cover. It's just basic football, and we're not doing simple better, and we got to concentrate on doing simple better.
Do you contemplate as major of changes you can make in the middle of the season after a game like this, after a start like this, heading into a bye week?
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be major changes, but our approach as players and coaches, and what are we doing to put our guys in successful or positions to be successful. Like I said, we gotta look at ourselves too, and I just gotta meet with the staff, and we gotta kind of go through where we need to head with this team. We still got a good team. I know the guys play hard. We're just not a consistent football team right now.
The thought behind ended up just rolling with TJ for the majority of the second half there?
Cam got a little banged up, so thought it was best to leave him out. Not warrant any more injury. We'll get him further damage, so to speak. And TJ needed reps.
And I saw AJ was out there pre-game. I think we were working maybe with the twos, but is it just a case of not having enough reps to get back to game speed, or?
Yeah, he didn't practice all week this week and just started back feeling well on Friday. And yeah, it's just one of those things. Just wasn't prepared to go back right now.
Not that you would put it all on the O-line of just not having him, but do you think if you're able to get him back soon, that might help that group because he had been kind of a veteran?
I just gotta look at the tape. But from what it felt like on the field, it just felt like they whooped our ass, and from a physical standpoint.
Any additional questions for Coach McGee?